I became a nurse because I wanted to give back and also make a difference in the patients' lives I care for on a daily basis. Being a nurse, I have worked with pediatrics through geriatrics. It makes me feel great when I work with patients. I never ask a patient why, but more or less, what can I do to help you? I love building that relationship with patients, being empathetic, and sitting with the patients. Patient care is everything to me. I teach myself every day, be kind to every person you meet because you never know what battle they're fighting. When I'm out in public or even walking through the hallways or anything like that, and it makes me feel good when they say, Nurse Stone, thank you for caring. Nurse Stone, I heard it in your voice, you're frantic, but you cared enough about me. So just a small thank you from the patient reminds me every day that I'm humbled and blessed to be able to be put in the position to make a difference in their lives. It's not an easy job, but I love my job. Working at Louisville Metro Department of Corrections, we work with patients that are incarcerated. And I teach my new hires as well as my staff now, we treat the symptoms and not the charges. In 2006, I lost my grandmother to complications of diabetes. She was at St. Mary's in Elizabeth. And I will never forget this one particular nurse, even though I felt like I was going through a midlife crisis, but I watched her care for my grandmother like it was her own grandmother. And when my grandmother passed away, she cried. And back then I didn't understand the reason why. Like, you don't even know her, like, why are you crying? But then I realized that she's taking care of my grandmother from the time she was admitted to the hospital until the time she passed away. And so when you deal with a nurse that is so compassionate and empathetic, and she came to my grandmother's wake and she didn't have to. And that inspired me to look at her and say, I want to be like her. I felt blessed. I felt humbled because when I read the previous winners awards and their stories, I was like, I don't think I made that much of a difference to win this award. So honestly, I didn't think I had a chance. I just cried because I felt like I am definitely impacting patient care, not just within Louisville Metro, but within the community as well. It made me feel like a star.